Welcome back, folks. This is lesson 77. We're creeping up there. I thought I'd give you a bit of a change this time. You'll see the colours I've selected on the top there. There's cobalt blue, alizarin crimson, and light red. And I want to do a sky of blues and pinks. It'll be a bit different, but I think you might enjoy it. And this is a Thames barge, of course, and there's another Thames barge in the distance over there, and then one or two boats knocking about. So it's low tide, so you get a bit of water in here and a bit of land just there. So we'll see how it works anyway. Okay, this little bit there is a little bit of sea just there. So let's see how we go. I'll take the colours off now, and so you can see what we're doing, and we'll start painting. I've used a little touch of water on this, just gradually, not a lot, just randomly. That's clean water. Now to go on with the blue. It's not too strong a mix, this, by the way. It's a gentle sky. A lovely day, but not too heavy on colour. See how we go. I can go over the boat because I think it'd be dark for that boat, so we'll see how we go. Now let's introduce a touch of alizarin crimson into it. Not too strong a mix, but enough to affect it. We'll level down there like that. Bring some up here. The light today, I think we'll have it coming from, over our left shoulder, so we'll get a bit of light in there. So colours, I'm dropping the alizarin crimson in there. Leave a bit of white, that'll help. Where the water is. What I might do here is add these two colours together, and we should get a touch of darker tone. So we'll see how we go with that. Let's see if we can get bits of colour on that. Not too dark, that touch of that into it. These are two same colours, of course, but I'm adding less water into it to get a bit of a stronger mix. And then I can sort of build some stuff into it. Still using all the same two colours, of course, and it gives you balance. The light just on my shoulder, so there's not been much shadow under the clouds. Close that top corner down there. Oh, I love fiddling like this. A bit of hair there. Because I don't very often do skies like this, but it's nice to have a change all the time. Change what we're all about, isn't it? Just enjoying it. And don't forget that you might think I'm fiddling on the sky, but it's about 2/3 of your painting, so it's worth a bit of fiddle. I might take that dark there, and I'll make that a bit darker and take it down to the horizon. Might be a bit too dark, that. I'm mixing colours, folks, don't. A bit more blue. See what we've got. I think it's a bit too strong, but we'll see how we go. A bit heavy, that. Wash it down a bit. It could be a cloud bank, this, you see. And if I do any more, then I'm fiddling. I should put some of these colours, by the way, into this front area, because there's water down here, and of course you're going to get these colours from this area, aren't you? You're going to get them on the water here. So we'll slip some of that in there. Low tide. Some of the blues in as well. It's a mirror of what you've got in the sky, isn't it? Of course, the sea, I think that will be a bit darker than the sky. So let's darken that a little bit and just get a little touch of heavy paint. And let's see if we can put a sky colour in there, a sea colour in that looks decent. This is still the same two colours, by the way, folks. Nothing complicated. Have a try. Bit bluey, that. There's some little bits of white there with the surface. Here's the boat there, and down to here. We'll soften into that. And of course we've got some this side as well. There's a boat there. Right, that should do it. Didn't feel too bad that. Now I've talked about light red. I want to introduce some light red into this colour now. Still using these colours, but I want to put some light red in. The light red will create some we'll create some sand with it, if you like, at low tide. Touch of that into it. Let's get some of this in here. There's water about all over this area, so I think this light red is a little bit darker at the front here. That's it. This is just where this at low tide. This is where you can still see some of the, or you can see the sand, which is just what I want. And I'm dipping in these odd colours so I can represent this. Darker mix around this corner here, just to give it a bit of oomph, if I can. Just a touch. Put some of this corner a bit lighter. Vary the tones of this stuff. You've still got the water there running about. We'll have some of that dark down here. Mix a bit more, or I'll just paint. I mix a bit stronger this time because I'm working on the front bit here. Represent a darker colour in this foreground here. And I'll set some on this and here just to so we've still got the low tide water there. Take a little bit of this up there like that. So we've got the soil or sand and stuff all coming around here, and that's a bit light there. I just darken that a bit, just to I might seem spending a lot of time on this, but it's worth it because we need to get it right, don't we? As it darkens these corners. Right. What I want to do now is a smaller brush. That's the number 10 I'm using, by the way, to do all the sky, and all I've done so far is use that number 10. Let's see if I can get a bit smaller brush now and see if we can put a touch of these colours, stronger colours. I'm mixing the three colours together. I don't like mixing three colours, but sometimes you get the right effect. And where the edge of the sand is, you get a lighter portion like that. It's more defined. Thin strip there. The same on this. Just on the edges facing you of the mud. Right, I think that'll do. I'm starting to fiddle now. I don't like that. Right, I think what I want to do now is there's a distant headland there. I just pop that in. Not changing any colours, by the way, folks. Just keeping it simple. Just keep it simple. Keep that out of the way. That colour. Just check it again. Yeah, that should be all right. Now this is the headland. Just well, you don't know what it is, but let's pop it in, shall we? Don't get fiddly on this. I don't want you to put birds' nests in or anything like that, or people climbing rocks. This is just backdrop. That's all. Done. Right. Yeah, I'll try and concentrate on this. We'll put some masts in first, because they're the first thing that come up. Let's see what we can do with some masts. I'll use a Carol's credit card again. It helped me tremendously. I enjoy using a credit card. It saved me a lot of money over the years. So one for there, about there. A bit more blue in that. I'm just trying to make a dark mix of what the colours we've used already, and let's see if I can get the edge of this credit card painted and see if I can put a line on there. That's about there. By Jove, look at that. By Jove, he's got it. And there's a shorter one further around here, so let's do another little bit of that. Where's that? That'll do, yeah, that's better. So yeah, I'm cutting them into different shapes, these, because well, what happens is it's never the right piece you want. So if you've got different shapes like these, you can use whichever length you want, can't you? I've even got a full one here. I'm dangerous at that because I haven't cut it up. So look now. That's that one I want, isn't it? See how we go with that one. So there we go, we're all right there. And then there's a big one on this, and there's a little one there. That'll do for the little one a bit. Oh no, it won't. It's not big enough. That'll do for the little one. That one. This one will be a bit stronger. That can go just there. Or like that. And then we'll have one that's the full Monty. It goes to the top because it's quite a tall one, this. So there we go. By Jove, he's got it. Right, I can dispense with the bits and pieces now, and I can put the twiddly bits in afterwards. Right, we'll see how we go now. I'll start at the back here. There's a pale. There's a boat just here. Not too strong. Keep it in the distance. I'm trying to restrict this painting to these three colours we've put on the first, and let's see how we can manage with those three only. So it makes it less complicated. Let's see if we get this boat in here. It's like too strong, that. That's in the background. It's not near to you. It's anything. It's just in the background. We'll put some sails on that stuff afterwards. I'll deal with this one now. I want this one a darker colour. I'm still using the same colours. I'm going to put the cobalt blue there with some of that light red. So look at the colours what we've got. And then we can paint this boat in this heavy style. So if you like, it's really, if you think of it, a tonal painting, this. Because I'm restricting myself to these three colours. We'll have to see how we go with it, don't we? That looks all right there. And of course, I'll deal with some reflections afterwards, but yeah, that's fine. Now I can probably put some try and keep it low tonal value, but try and put some of these sails and stuff like that in the same. Same values on them. Sail flow down, then just hook it up that shaft a bit more, that mast I should say, and then it comes down. There's guy ropes and stuff tying it down at the bottom. There's also one which is on a rail here, which is a rope actually. I might put that in with a pen later. We teach if you like, but I'll put the sail in here. It's a furled sail, so you won't see much of it. Be a bit on the bottom here like that. And then there's this back one here. I'll put that one in. More blue in that. And this has got a sort of a sticky up bit here, like a pointy bit just here. And it comes down here like this. Drill up there. And of course, what might happen on, what should happen on these is down here you're going to see some of this, that reflecting in there, aren't you? And also you'll get some of this reflecting in there. And there. You might get a touch of that in there as well. And of course you'll get that reflecting there. But don't show it to everything, it's just a suggestion, of course. Of course, in addition to that, at that bottom area there, you're going to get the the boat reflecting, aren't you? The Thames barge, I should say. So we're going to represent that. So we've got the right colour. That's not bad. Too strong, I think, for reflection. Get reflecting in there. Two little bits of rope on here. Of course, that long rod will be down there, won't it? And this one will be down here too. You're going to get this one reflecting in that as well. Right. Now let's go dry that, and it's got some. I've got some masking fluid on there just to keep that white top and this little white boat colour free. That air drive's a blessing, it is. Sometimes. Right, see what we've got now. I think we'll take some of that masking fluid off there. And we'll put this little boat in. It's only a tiny thing. Get a tiny brush for that. And we better give it a colour. I'm using some cobalt blue on this, because it's one of our colours, isn't it? So let's make it a cobalt blue boat, this one. Just out of the lights over the left shoulder, a bit of paler here. So make that a bit paler. And of course it won't reflect in the water because it's too far forward and it's on the sand here. So leave that one alone for reflections. Right, I'll put some detail on, not detail. I'll put a little bit of stuff on this back boat so you can see what's going off. Put the sails in. I don't want to keep them distant because I don't want them to jump out at me. They've got to stay back there. It's just pale it is. The same profile as this one, but further away. Same at the back end as well. I don't want it to look too nice and too near, so I'm keeping it back there because this is the important boat, not that one. That's in the picture, but it's not important. And this one here, well, we've got a little blue boat there. I think we'll have a light red boat, shall we? That'll be nice, I think. Put this one in as light red. It's called light red, but it actually looks, it's a brown colour. But mixed with, there's a mixing colour with cobalt blue, gives them beautiful colours for skies and stuff like that. It really does. That'll do. I might darken the base a bit, just to. It looks too new. That'll darken it a bit. Take the edge off. But I'll restate this one a bit as well. We've still got to stay in the distance. That'll do. And this boat will have as, let's use some alizarin crimson, because that's what we've had in the picture. Let's see if I can get away with it with just some three colours. Oops. Went a bit far down that one. But take that bit out at the bottom there. And a bit of dark in the interior there, if I can get that. I want to put a bit of distant stuff in there as well, just here. I think it would look nice, little pennant on this one, wouldn't it? Using the same colours. A nice alizarin pennant on there, flowing like this. That's lovely. That's reflecting in there, it's reflecting in there. Let's see if I can put some stuff on this deck, because it looks a bit untidy there. If I can do it. Well, the sky didn't go down, so I'm just covering it up with something on the deck. It's called cheating. But all's fair in love and painting. So don't worry about it. Tidy that line up a little bit. I want to leave that alone there. That mask will be alright there. I don't want to down. But these tails are a bit flat, so we've got to unflatten them, if you like, or put a bit of dark on them, which will give it a bit more shape. Same colours. Bit more blue on that. So at the beginning of these folds of this thing, you'll get to the dark like that, where the folds are. It just takes that flatness off it. You see, it was a bit just unpainted, if you like. I'll get some on this one as well. Same on this one. I don't think you'll see much more here. We'll touch. Strengthen that reflection a bit. This one a bit. Now I think what if you've got a sky like that, we're going to get some shadows perhaps. So I think we'd better put some a shadow colour, which is well. Let's put it with the cobalt blue and the light red. We should get a nice shadow with that. Not too strong, the colour. Yeah. And before you do your shadow colour, by the way, folks, what I suggest you do is when there's it's a shadow, but it's coming from way up there, and a cloud shadow has no hard edges. It's not crisp like you do with edges of mud and stuff like that. It's an area of dark, but there's no edge to it. So the way around that is get your colour ready on the brush you're going to paint with, and then with another brush. My white is it's just got to be put some wet onto that area. So like this. It's wet, and then when you paint your shadow, don't go near the edge, because that would soften the edge, you see. And it keeps a soft edge on the cloud shadow. Does that make sense? It's just that it's covered that, but it's not hard, that edge. It's soft. It's darker, but it's made a shadow, but it hasn't got an edge because it's a cloud shadow. Now, I could put people in this, but I don't know whether it's just whether I need people or just what I could put in is I need something to mow that boat up with. I'll pick this brush up on the floor. Yeah, and another dark colour. We need a dark. There's a post just here. And of course that will reflect down here, won't it? Don't forget that. You probably get the odd post here as well, which I'd like to break the horizon with that because it's better if we can break the horizon. There we are. Post there. Probably a post up here as well. Right, now what I'm going to do now to finish it off is, I said I was going to try and use a pen on that, didn't I? So let's try it. I've got a pen here, which is, what kind of pen is it? Eye point thing. It's just a pen for me. And I'm going to try and see if there's any ink in it for a start. That's the first job. And then try and put some of these ropes in. Right, let's put one or two of these ropes in. So there's top of that wants putting in. Then this rope comes down here. To the edge of there. And then we get a rope from this point here. And that goes down there like that. Then we get another one that comes down here like this. And we get one coming from that, believe it or not. And it swings out here to the back. Down to the edge, and that one comes down to the deck as well. And of course we've got to tie this little boat here. That's going to be tied up to that, isn't it? And this one, the big one, will also be tied up to that one. So we'll tie that up to that, I think. Tie things up to that one if you like. That's that reflection. I don't think you might get a touch of reflection with that line there, but I doubt it. Anyway, I'm starting to fiddle, so I can put a bit of rope on that one. Touching that one there. I'm trying to stop fiddling, so stop. Well, that's all today, folks, on that lesson 77. It's a Thames barge, or it's 2 Thames barges and some other boats. No people on this one. I didn't like to put Fred and Mabel on, but I think we've resisted today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed having a fiddle with it and enjoyed using just 3 colours. The cobalt blue, the light red and the alizarin crimson. So have a try at this one and see how you go. And if you've enjoyed it, give us a like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. So it's goodbye for now, folks. Goodbye.